Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. Happy April. Hope you all enjoyed your April Fool's Days. Jokes, if you played any pranks. My name is Sarah, and I'm here with Rachel.
Hi.
And we are about to show you all things neon. So I'm going to flip the camera around, and then we will get started. All right, here we go. So we are excited to show you all things neon today because summer is on its way. So we have lots of favorites happening. Right here is the the neon pigment collection, which I am going to show you a demonstration using the pigments. We get a lot of questions in regards to the pigment, and so I just wanted to show you how it works and how you would be able to make those flawless ombres. And then over here, we have all of the fantastic bright glitters. I wouldn't even call them all neon, but they do fit really well with all of the bright neon colors that we have. So we're going to show you these and what they pair with in regards to gel polishes. So we will get to that in just a moment. Let's clear the decks, and I'm going to show you how to do an ombre.
And I know that the little notification on the app said the Sweet Treat collection. That has actually not arrived to us yet. So that will be, once we get that, we will swatch those. So
we will, yes. They do arrive today. So if you have made your order, we will be getting those dispatched today. However, we do not have them yet, so we cannot show you what they look like here. But we're going to try and see if we can make a live happen today. No guarantees, but we'll try. Okay. So this is the neon pigment collection. It is a very popular option for neon anything. All of these are UV safe, which means that they do not fade in the sunlight, which is very, very nice. They will stay nice and bright and neon for your client, even on their summer holidays. So we have a pink, a coral, an orange, a yellow, a green, a blue, and a purple. And I am going to show you, what combo should I shoot? Should I do pinks, purples, yellow to green?
I'm feeling pink.
All right, so then we're going to go pink, coral, orange, and might as well see if we can throw some yellow in there. I don't know that our swatch is big enough to fit all of those colors, but I'm going to show you how they work. So let's see what we can create for you. Now, the biggest thing that you can do is have a brush that is dedicated to the pigments, because these will stain your bristles. So we have actually not taken our own advice. And you can see that over the years we've accidentally used this one. We kind of use just whatever's closest. But I would suggest that if you are using the pigments often enough, to have a separate brush. One that is for glitter and one that is for pigments. Sometimes I really like to use the teal detailer for pigments. Having this is really, really nice. And just because it's long, it's a little bit flatter and you can kind of pat that on. But I am going to show you using the applicator. All right, here we go. Here we go. Okay. Ready? Okay. Let's start at the top with Joy. Now, the thing with pigments is if you, will you actually make me one more swatch of Plain Jane? Because I'm going to show how not to do it. Okay. And then I'll show how to do it. Because a lot of people do it the wrong way. So this is what they do. They go in here like this and they gather some on their bristles, and they might pat in just a little bit like this, and then they go in and they kind of just start patting like this. Now, this isn't wrong, and I'm going to show you what you can do with this, but you are never going to be able to blend out these edges seamlessly because they're all spotty. You see that? Yeah. So once that happens, you're never going to be able to blend that. Instead, now this is going to become a tie-dye design. Cute. So if this happens to you, all is not lost. Do not take that off. Instead, we will just do the same process, but maybe with the next color. And here we might put some orange over here, some coral. We might pat a little here, okay? And then we can go in with our orange. And then another thing people do is they don't pat that out. So then when you go in, it really just kind of can drop. I'm going to try and drop some like that. And then they're like, oh, shoot, I'll try and, blend that out a little. And it's just making a disaster. And all of those spots of pigment will not come off unless you were to wipe off the tacky layer. I did forget to say I was working on the tacky layer. So all of these big pieces of pigment are just going to stay splotchy like that.
It's kind of fun though.
It is fun.
If it's intentional, it's
yep.
fun.
Yep. Another thing is you really have to have a clean towel to wipe out as much pigment as possible, because now we've gone from all of these brights. So these were fine to blend together, but if I were to just dunk into that yellow, then it's going to have a pink hue with my yellow. So make sure that you have a clean background towel. To make sure that you can rub out all of that pigment from your bristles. Okay, this is where I can really show you. Do you see all of the pink spots and how those don't blend? So that is what I'm saying. You cannot, I'm going to show you how to do it correctly, but this was doing it incorrectly. Now, is it wrong? No, it's a cool design. Over top of this, I could pull Gimme Strength, and then I could put on some white inky to make kind of a smoky effect. There are lots of things you can do with this. You can make this a background for different nail art. I could make this like a flower. I could use black gel paint and outline that orange and make it a flower. There are so many things you could do with this as a base, but if you were going for that seamless ombre, this was not the right way to do it. All right, so option one. Now, Rachel was kind and
maybe go yellow to pink.
Yellow to pink. You got it.
Just so that
so I don't have to clean out my bristles so much.
Yeah.
Rachel was kind enough to
paint me
a new swatch. So as soon as that comes out, we will show how to do this. Okay, so we'll go this way. So I do have some product here in the lid, and I want product in the lid. I would not suggest working directly out of the bottles when you're doing an ombre, because you want this powder to be really super fine. So I need to break it up in the lid, kind of pat off any excess, because I don't want there to be fallout. If you're somebody who does makeup, you understand what that means. You don't want all of the chunks of pigment going onto places where it shouldn't be.
Right, falling into where the next color is supposed to be.
Yes. And this is a slow process. So we are going to just start patting that yellow. And you can even, I don't know if you can tell, but there's still pink in my bristles, but that's okay. You just have to make a plan and know where you're starting. So I'm just going to kind of walk this pigment down. And I am working in the tacky layer. Then I'm going to clean that out as best as I possibly can. I have got a frog the size of Texas in my throat.
That's a pretty big frog.
It's driving me nuts. Okay, so there is our yellow. Next is our orange, and I'm just going to use just what is left in the lid because I want it to be really nice and soft. And then starting on that yellow, and kind of just blend that. And then I can start working on the orange itself. So I'm kind of working upward to create my blend. And then maybe I need just a little bit more. Then I can start deepening my orange coming down.
Now you have candy corn.
And now we have candy corn. Et voila. So the neons don't have to just be used in the summertime. They can be used in the beautiful fall months. Another thing you can do with, excuse me, another thing you can do with the neon pigments is do like the neon lights. That's been very popular recently, where you would paint on black. You would use like a white gel paint to create your design. And then you would mix this in with clear to make a jelly. And then you go over that white and it creates your neon sign. That's very fun too.
Look at you. I really want to do those. So
fun. I saw it on a Loungefly while I was in Disneyland last weekend. Okay. Very, very fun.
Love it. I wish my clients would let me play around.
Yeah, it was so cute. They were all the Disneyland. It was like the castle, and that was in pink, and then a crown was in the yellow, and then something was in the green. It was so cute. It was such a cute idea.
Find it.
I haven't ever seen that one before, and I stopped her and I was like, excuse me, but your bag is so cute.
Where'd you get that?
Yeah. All right, and then lastly, we're going to use the pink. So the key takeaways that I hope all of you will get is that you need to really press that powder and have it very, very fine within your bristles. And then you start gently on top of your previous color, and you blend, and then you start making your preferred pigment, like the pink one. This is where I can put lots of pigment and make it darker. And that is how you get a perfect, easy, seamless neon ombre. Now, what would I do with this now? I would use Give Me Strength.
Paint a palm tree.
Paint a palm tree. Yep, I would. But I would just use some Give Me Strength, and I'm going to show you what that looks like to pull over top of it. This Give Me Strength might have glitter in it, and that's fine. No biggie.
I really want this backpack now.
Isn't it cute? Show everybody. I'm telling you, it was the cutest thing.
The neon? Stop it. I want that.
Adorable.
Why is it $400?
Must be old, and everybody wants it.
Maybe. Wow.
So there we go. You would just cure that for a full 60 seconds, and then you could put a design on top of it, or you would just top coat with your favorite top coat, and off you go. I would prefer Like a Diamond over this, and the reason is because Like a Diamond has UV inhibitors, and so it's just going to continue to help. Even though these are UV safe, it's just like added insurance to make sure that these don't fade for my client in the sunlight. All right, if you'll cure that for me.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so that is how we use neon pigments. It is a little bit messy of a process, but it can be a lot of fun. It's an excellent background. You can make cool designs even when you mess up. Don't worry, this could have turned into something awesome.
It could be like a splattery, something like a graffiti background.
Absolutely.
Oh, hey.
Yeah. Yep, you could get so creative with this kind of a background. So if you do have the fallout situation where you have all of this splattering, don't worry, you can totally save that. Don't wipe it off. Just tell your client, let me be a little creative. And it would turn out real good. All right, so make sure then, do you see how it kind of ruins your brush? Not ruins,
but it's
stains.
Really, really hard to get it out because it is a powder. It's
a powder, and it's deep, deep in there. So it kind of stains your bristles. So then this would become your neon pigment brush. Okay, so that's very important. If you don't want to have to keep cleaning it, just have a separate brush, make your life easy. All right, we're going to clear the decks, and then we're going to start showing you our favorite neon combinations. And you can get all of these products here within the app or at magpiebeautyusa.com. And which one do you want to start with? I mean, I have a lot.
Well,
you have a lot.
Do we want to just like go in rainbow order?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, let's start with pinks. Start there.
All right, so pinks, we're going to show you combinations. So here's Pop Star. And Pop Star is fabulous. Pop Star is good for all year round. Oh, this one hasn't been used in a hot minute. It needs to be stirred. But it is this adorable pink with this blue iridescent sheen in it. Pop Star for the win,
and
always.
Always pair very, very well with like June and Cindy because it has that like iridescent blue in these hot pinks. So those would be super fun if you wanted to pair those. Super fun.
However, Ice Lolly and Jumping for Joy. So Ice Lolly is this super cute summertime pink.
Oh, I love Ice Lolly.
And that's going to pair perfectly with Cindy and June. And then Jumping for Joy is
kind
fantastic.
Of a little bit more like on the corally pink side. So this still would be cute with Cindy or June, or you could then kind of transition into like the more coral department and go with like Bonnie or Summer.
Yep.
And it has a little bit more of that like orangey tone pink. So that would be so cute.
For me, I would actually pair it with Bonnie or Summer because the pigment in Jumping for Joy, because of its pink neon, uber neon pink nature, it is UV sensitive. So if your client is going on a summer vacation, then I would suggest pairing it with this because this does have a tendency to fade to a coral.
Yeah.
So I would pair it with the corals, knowing that. However, don't shy away from using Jumping for Joy. Your client just needs to know in advance it's going to fade to a beautiful coral color. It's so much fun.
Yeah.
It's super cute. We still use it all the time. Our clients love it.
Yep. It's a good one.
Then we would head over into the
Kind of more orangey department.
orangey fun department.
Which is where I live, because I'm all about the oranges. This is my favorite. All right, so we would go to...
Oh, that's a good one.
Right? To Junebug, which is just this, like, kind of like a hot orange moment.
Has that red undertone to it.
Yes, it's just such a good, like, summer color or even spring. This is the kind of color I wear in the spring, because I don't ever do bright colors in the summer, but I love this, and paired with Dawn would be so freaking cute.
So,
it's got that,
so
like,
cute.
Hot orange undertone to it.
If you wanted more of a contrast, you could go with these pastel-y colors, but this one is just, it's yummy.
It's perfect. And then we've got, from the Life's a Beach collection, we've got COCO CABANA, which
Speaking
is
of Life's a Beach, it's still the most popular collection.
So good.
If you don't have Life's a Beach,
it's perfect for this time of year and like those transitional from like spring to summer.
Yes.
Kind of designs if your clients are wanting bright but not neon. But
and this could pair with, it would actually be super cute with Margery because it has that pinky orangey colored tone to it. But you could pair it with
Dawn would be super cute.
Super cute.
But it's just that super kind of like a neon pastel, peachy, delicious. Very similar to Bellini, but Bellini is more on the pink side of things. It's more of like a sherbet, like a sorbet.
Which I would pair with those
super light. But it still has almost like a neon feel to it. Like a neon pastel. It's still kind of bright. So I would love to put this with Becky. I would wear that.
So good. Now, Becky is part of what? Summer 2018?
2017?
2018? Something like that. It was part of a collection, and we have a couple of them pulled today. But you can see that silver sheen in it. So because it's an iridescent, if you were to put this over a white, that orangey tone is going to fade away. And what you're going to see are these silvery hues. So make sure that when you're using colors that are iridescent like these, if you want the punch to be there and you want it to be orange, then you need to choose orangey colors.
Right.
But if you wanted it to have just a silvery hue, you could put it over white or even black. And those iridescent colors are going to fade away. So that's something I always love using iridescents because it's kind of like more bang for your buck.
Yeah.
So it's kind of fun.
And they're just so like versatile. Like they change over anything.
Totally.
So they're very fun. All right. Yellow. We got good old Juicy Lucy.
Juicy Lucy.
Which pairs well with Lucy.
Absolutely.
Lucy and Mia. It's just this like a true neon yellow. Very good with both of these. But also
semi-sheer with one coat. Full coverage with two.
Yes. But also Pina Colada pairs well with
it's
both
so
of these.
cute.
And Pina Colada, also from the Life's a Beach collection, has a little bit of like a green yellow tone to it, but it is that like pastel neon. Such a fun color.
If you wanted to be really fun and just, you could pair it with all the neon colors, but you could pair it with green, you could pair it with yellow.
Yeah, you really can't go wrong.
Pina Colada is really an in-betweener.
Yeah, it's just fun.
Super cute color.
All right, so that was yellow, and then you move on to...
Which I have Juicy Lucy and Lucy on this hand.
Oh, you can kind of see it through your glove.
Yeah, on this hand I have Cindy and Ice Lolly. So, in Disneyland, I was in the black lights, and I'd be like, look at my nails.
In the greens, we've got good old Tinkerbell, which is just like a fun, bright green.
It's kind of army greenish. So it's that, well, I don't mean army green. I mean the army guys from
like Toy
Story. Sorry, I was catching up. But it's that army green, army guy green color. And it's so cute. So much fun.
Yeah, that pairs really, really well with Isla, actually. That's so cute. And then we've got Aloe Vera from the Life's a
Beach collection. You're going to hear that a lot.
Yeah, because these are just the best colors for this time of year.
Yep.
They really, really are.
Yep.
But just this beautiful kind of like minty, mojito-y green.
Yep.
That would go really, really well with either of these. That's so, so cute. I love that.
Love it. I'm really excited to see apple sour compared to aloe vera because that green. Ugh.
Oh, I'm such a big fan.
Of those, it's so greens. Cute. I can't wait for the sweet treats to arrive. So fun.
But then we've also got kind of like an in-betweener. We have G's Louise, which isn't like super neon, but it is kind of a fun, brighter.
Hold on, I have a glitter that will pair with that.
Brighter green. Green, blue, turquoise, whatever you want to call it. This guy's
always
cute.
pair that with Ariel, absolutely, or May, depending on if you wanted more blue or more of that teal color.
But
Ariel
has that fun holographic.
Ariel has a blue hollow in it.
That's so cute.
And it is so awesome.
These would be good mermaidy nails.
Yes, absolutely.
I love the May birthstone though, with that that like turquoise, and then it's got green, it's got blue. It's just very dimensional. It's very fun.
It's very, very fun. So again, May would be for more blue. Ariel would be for more teal. Fantastic options.
And then we transition to the blue, and we go to Seashell.
From the Life's a Beach collection.
Life's a Beach. But this one isn't so much a pastel neon as it is more neon, because it is actually like almost the same color as Dora, which is the neon pigment. So that is just a fantastic color. And this would pair really well with Delilah or Bluebell.
You could even go a little bit fun and pair it with Dolly, because Dolly has
like an electric blue flash to it. So this one is also an iridescent, so it will kind of change depending on what you put it over.
If you patted this over that, it's going to have this electric blue hit to it. It's not going to be purple. So this one is a tricky one. I know you're thinking like it's purple. It's one of those, it could go either way colors.
It could be purple, could be blue. Put it over pink.
Now that one, I do not have a glitter that would pair with it other than Blossom, because Jazzy Joe all on its own is so good.
Maybe even Heather, because Heather has like a little bit of that.
I have Kate, but I mean this isn't necessarily.
Hold please while she grabs glitter.
Where is Heather?
Down in the purple. Where you grabbed the Camellia and LIVVI. Yeah. But this is Jazzy Joe. It's like a beautiful cobalt bright blue.
Jazzy Joe. Jazzy Joe.
But we've got Kate with it, which is less of like a neon. It's just more of like that
just more like
royal blue.
True blue.
And then Heather,
I know.
This is where it kind of is like,
what?
But it has, see that flash of like that bright electric blue. Same thing with Dolly. Heather will kind of change depending on what you put it over. So that might be interesting to see what it shifts to. When you kind of lose that pink undertone and you just kind of pick up those vibrant blue
fun
flashes. So that could be
a lot of fun.
Interesting to see. All right. And then last but not least, we've got the purples. We go to, I'll do this guy. We go to our good friend Bobby Dazzler, which is just
Bobby,
beautiful kind of just neon or neon purple. It's not like a electric neon purple. It just is like that perfect kind of summery shade. So paired with LIVVI, absolutely stunning. We love, that combo is so good. And Camellia as well. Camellia is such a good combo. And then where I was saying Heather kind of changes, that would be really cute over Bobby Dazzler as well, to kind of bring up those bright tones.
And this over Bobby Dazzler is going to give you such a different effect than over this, because this is going to then pair with the purple, and it's going to be this electric situation, whereas this one, the purple is going to fade away and you're going to have more just the blue tones. So this one is fun to play with.
And this bottle has seen better days, but this is our good friend Dizzy Lizzy, and it is, oh my gosh, this color is
this like
so
deep
good.
Magenta fuchsia.
It's like a deep neon, if that's such a thing, where like a cobalt blue, like Jazzy Joe, is like a bright royal blue. It's the same thing with this. This is just like a beautiful, rich, vibrant purple. Also pairs really well with Camellia and LIVVI.
Absolutely.
You could even put Heather with that.
It would be fun.
Or Heidi, not Heather. Heidi would be really cool with that.
I think it's time to go through and clean our bottles.
I think
all of our summer colors that haven't been used in a minute.
And then
they're ready to come out.
This guy, good old Ugly Betty.
Ugly Betty,
which is more new. This is from the what collection? Summer, Indian Summer.
Indian Summer, yeah.
This guy is just, it's such a good. It really
so
is like a neon though. This one is such a fun, like in between a pink and a purple. That would be so
Ugly
cute.
Betty is wildly
With
popular.
These guys.
Yep, I was gonna say pull out the corals.
Even pull out like
it could
June,
totally.
June has a little bit of those like blue flashes to it.
It would also be a lot of fun with the greens.
There you go.
Like Mardi Gras feel.
Yeah.
This one, this color you could play so many ways.
Like it really just is one of those, like you could pair anything with it.
Yes.
I mean
it would just be
beautiful.
So good.
Yeah. So
Ugly Betty
big
for
fan
the win.
Of that one in the summer. Yay.
Yes.
So cute.
So there are tons and tons of options for neons. There are tons of options for your clients all year round, but we just wanted to pull out all of the fun ones because this is where we're heading. We're heading toward neon.
We're in the neon, in the bright season.
Love it.
We're just having a good time with all of these brights.
I love this season, actually.
I know you do. This is where she lives year round.
This is where I live
if
year
she could
round.
Wear neon pink for an entire year, she would.
Ta-da! Do it. I should for a whole year. Rachael would love it. Rachael would just love it. All right, everybody. As always, you can ask any questions that you need to. We are happy to answer and help in any way. You can contact us via the app, via Instagram, or you can email us info@magpiebeautyusa.com, and we are happy to help in any way. And then you can join us. We're going to try and do an Instagram live on the sweet treats. So that will be on Instagram. So just watch for that to pop up. And then you can see all of the information on the new Sweet Treats collection. You can shop all of these products here in the app or via magpiebeautyusa.com. And until next time, have a wonderful week.
Bye.
Bye.